Hi guys, welcome to another video from Amazon Fast Track. In this video I'm going to go over the difference between keyword research and product research, because that tends to be one of the main time consuming bits of the course, the Amazon Fast Track course and the Amazon Kickstart course. I sent you quite a few videos over the past week. I hope you've enjoyed them. The last video I sent you was actually how to pick a niche in like 3 minutes, really quickly, because Amazon's done all the work for you. But from that came a lot of questions about how to do keyword research and how to make sure, again, just to make sure that your product's going to actually sell well. Now, what I would say is, before we get into the main method, if you will, a lot of people get hung up on keyword research, domain research and keyword research. I would say if you're following the course, you don't have to worry too much about the domain name, as long as it is relevant to what you're trying to promote on the site. So if you're, let's see here, if you were promoting Beats headphones, you don't have to look for search results for each domain and spend hours on that, because essentially the way Google's actually updated now, and I've sort of exhausted this point, but the way that Google's actually updated now is that as long as you have quality content on your site, as long as it's updated regularly, as long as you're also using the real-time resources that are mentioned in the course, such as like Google Plus and so on, and you keep on posting their really quality content, you will get ranked. And that is what Google's looking for, quality content above all else, really. Now on to this, so you don't spend too much time getting all muddled with keyword research. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we're on the Amazon.com homepage, and you see here, just for argument's sake, the example I'll do is this: the best sellers on watches and the Casio men's watch here. So if I click on that, we're going to go through to the product page, and the main thing you want to look for on whether it's going to be a hot product, obviously this is a bestseller, so we already know, but let's go down here. You can see customer reviews, but here, most recent customer reviews. Now you want to make sure that the reviews are mostly good. This watch is sort of, most of them are good, but there seems to be a few niggles with the product, so obviously you want to look at that. But what we're more concerned with is published 18 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So the thing is out of everyone that buys this watch, it's a bestseller. Very few people will come back and leave a review. So we know from Amazon that this product is selling. We know that for a fact. But the thing that people get hung up on is, if I hop over to the Google AdWords keyword tool, and that's the bit I'm going to show you in a little while, but I just want to show you. So it's a common thing to look at that and think, yeah, this looks like a good product. And let's just get Casio men's and then the serial number and type that into the Google keyword tool, and we search for it, and on that exact keyword nothing comes up. Competition, no monthly searches, no. And if I put watch on the end, nothing at all comes up. But we know it's selling due to these reviews. Now if I pop back to the listing and I look at, okay, maybe it's not coming up because of this serial number of the watch, but if I type in Casio Sport Dive Watch, let's have a look then. Okay, we're starting to get searches. Casio Sport Dive Watch 480, Casio Sport Watch 9,900, dive watches for men, and you can see that the searches are good. So people are typing it in. So that leads to the question, well, why don't we promote under these actual phrases as opposed to the product names? And the reason the course actually tells you to promote under the product names is by doing so, you'll be able to get ranked really easy. If we type in Casio men's MRW200H-1BV into Google, you can see there's only 120,000 results. And if we put quotes around that, there's only 595,000 people competing for that phrase, which is actually quite a lot, but it's still a lot easier to rank for than those broad terms. And one site I saw here is this one, ewatchreview.com, and you can be sure that this guy is making sales. I mean, look at he's built this up into an authority site. So, you know, he's got buy from Amazon, he's got click here to purchase this product, and the way the course works is you will get a large percentage of people that before they go to Amazon, they will type in the Casio men's, the exact product name, because here, if we type in Casio men's, you've got Amazon.com, so you will lose a lot of traffic going straight to Amazon. They're ready to buy. But the thing is if you had your site like this guy on the first page, a percentage will look at these listings for reviews. They will look at YouTube. That's why YouTube videos are a good idea. And they will go through to your site, and then if you're actually got a review of the product and you mention any discounts, any special offers, they will buy from your site. And the other reason is so you get ranked quickly. But once we know that a product is selling, say if you promote this Casio watch product and it starts selling really well, then we can go back and start adding these generic terms to the site and getting ranked for them. And you've got a few watches on there and your site will do really well. So that's the difference. The reason I made this video is don't get hung up on keyword research. You want to find a product that is selling well, a product that's selling really well, and then you want to promote under that product, and obviously you want to find 4 or 5 products and you want to promote under them, and then once you start getting sales, we can start looking at developing the site further. I'll just show you really quickly for people that, you know, obviously trying to pick a niche. Let's try another one. Sports and outdoors. Let's start here. And then let's look at all sports and outdoors. Okay, all the sections here. I'm just doing something like picking a niche so you can see how easy it is. Exercise and fitness. Treadmills, exercise bikes. Let's do exercise bikes. Okay, here we are. All sorted by new and best selling. Let's have a look. Exerputic folding magnetic upright bike. I think that's how you say it. Let's have a look. 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago. So I can already see this would be a product, and I've just picked that in 2 minutes. And then let's just have a quick look. At the Google searches, and you can see here that exact phrase with all of that typed in, the Exerputic folding magnetic upright bike with pulse, is getting 590 searches. And then let's type something in. If I get rid of with pulse, let's try this. Exerputic magnetic upright bike. Nothing came up on that, but you've got there, you've got there, lots of phrases. There you go, 1,300 for Exoputic upright bike, so that would be a very good niche to try. I'll leave the video here, but you can see how quickly it is to pick a niche, and you'll also find a link in the email going through to the Amazon Fast Track and coaching offer. The main thing I want to try and do with the coaching is speed. A lot of this stuff is not that difficult, but if you allow yourself, like what I'm trying to explain in this video, if you allow yourself, you can get caught on snags where you feel that you're working, but you're not actually. You know, you can spend hours keyword research, you can spend hours looking for a domain. Join the coaching with me and I will give you set tasks where we're moving forward. I can help you with all of this stuff, like picking a niche, obviously picking keywords, and basically all the questions that you have coming up will lead to snags, or you'll think, well, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. So the coaching is more about working through each part of the course that's split down into little sections. So the first part is picking a niche. We go through that together. The second part is once you've got a niche, you want relevant products, so we go through that together. And then the content, but people get snagged on the content because it's hard to create or takes time. So we go through that and I'll make sure that that's created quickly. And then the site setup, that can be a big snag for most people, and it's difficult to set it up, so we go through that together. So yeah, I'd love to have you with me, and I'd love to iron out all of these wrinkles and get your first site up there as quickly as possible. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to take that niche and run with it, and I hope to meet you all in the one-on-one coaching. Cheers guys.